what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be taking you through a couple really easy and healthy meal ideas that are all free of the common acid reflux triggers and are reflux friendly. So they are designed to help you find some easy healthy meals that will be quick to prepare and also hopefully won't irritate your symptoms. With that said, nutrition is so individual, everyone is different, so be sure to talk to a gastroenterologist and a registered dietitian if you're struggling with acid reflux or IBS. By no means is this video prescriptive or intended to treat any medical condition. I just make these videos because I struggled with acid reflux for a very long time. I did overcome most of my symptoms. Sometimes I'll have a little flare if I eat my trigger foods in large quantities, but I have really come a long way in my own healing, and I have lots of videos on how I did that on my channel, but I know how hard it can be to have acid reflux. It sucks. I know how hard it is. If you have acid reflux, I feel for you, and I create these videos so that there is a little bit more of a community and a place to come get some more information about what are the trigger foods, what are some lifestyle tips that can help. So be sure to check out my acid reflux playlist on my channel. A little bit about me, if you are not familiar with me or my channel, I am a nutritional science student at Boston University. I got my dietetics degree there. My undergraduate degree at Boston University was in nutritional science, and I'm also now continuing there for my master's degree in nutritional science, on my way to become a registered dietitian that will hopefully specialize in IBS and acid reflux. So I hope that these videos are helpful for you, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe down below, hit all so you get notified for my new videos every week. I release new videos on gut health, acid reflux, recipes, new yoga videos, because I'm also a yoga instructor. So thank you so much for subscribing and liking this video. It really supports my channel. And without further ado, let's go take a look at what I'm having for lunch today. Okay, so the first lunch idea I'm going to show you is a salad with frittata and toast. Really easy. I am having this for lunch today. I already have the frittata pre-made. You can add whatever veggies you like. If you're low FODMAP, you can add low FODMAP veggies. If you do dairy, you can add cheese, meats. It's just so easy to cut off a square and reheat it. I'm also going to make a salad. I really love this crispy green leaf lettuce. I am going to make a dressing, and when you have acid reflux, it can be tough because the vinegar in some dressings may be irritating if you are very sensitive. Everyone is different, but I'm gonna be making my own dressing with some hummus, and it's really, really easy. So I'm gonna be adding some hummus, a little bit of tahini, and some herbs, and it makes a really delicious vinegar-free dressing. So it makes a really nice sort of creamy texture, some healthy fats from the tahini and some protein from the hummus. You can add lemon juice too if that doesn't bother your reflux, but again, do what makes you feel good. So now I'm gonna add my frittata and a couple other things. I just totally dropped that on the counter. Okay, so I'm adding my frittata in here, super easy. When you're meal building, you always want to think about protein, which I'm getting from the hummus and the eggs, some veggies or some fruits from my greens, and then also a healthy fat. So I'm getting tahini. I am also going to add some extra veggies from this cauliflower rice that I made the other day. I added cauliflower rice, artichokes, spinach, and turmeric, and garlic, and some mushroom powder just to give it a little bit of seasoning. So if you can't have anything spicy because of your acid reflux, you can season with garlic, sage, rosemary, turmeric, basil, Italian seasonings, parsley, cilantro, stuff like that. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this. Artichokes are really good for gut health, but they turn bright green or bright blue when they get oxidized, so don't be scared if you make this with artichokes and they turn a different color. They're still fine to eat. It's just what happens when they get oxidized. You also want to make sure that you have a carbohydrate. So I'm adding a piece of toast to my bowl, and it's as simple as that. So you can keep this ready in the fridge, ready to go. It's a really simple, easy meal. You've probably seen me talk about my hibiscus tea infuser if you follow me on Instagram or if you have subscribed to my channel, which you should if you haven't already. I just am obsessed with this thing because for acid reflux, there's not a lot of fun drinks that you can have as far as like carbonation and acidic drinks, alcohol. So this is a like wine bottle shaped tea infuser, and I just put organic hibiscus tea in it, and it catches the tea as you pour it, and it's delicious. Hibiscus tea has lots of health benefits. Personally, this doesn't bother my acid reflux. Everyone is different though. And I like to enjoy it during meals, or if I don't want a glass of wine, if I have a flare, this is a really nice thing to have. With that said, we really want to avoid drinking a ton of water during meals, because drinking a ton of water during meals can dilute your digestive enzymes, and we want them really potent when we're digesting our food so that we can avoid acid reflux and indigestion. Also, digestion starts in the mouth and the brain, so making sure you're like sitting for the meal, really chewing your food, getting grounded, and taking your time with your meal is really important to avoid acid reflux. You may notice meals when you rush, or when you're stressed, or when you don't really chew, that your acid reflux is worse after that. And that's because we didn't pre-digest the food with our mouths before it hit our stomach. Our stomach doesn't have teeth, so really important to keep that in mind. On a somewhat unrelated note, I made these sourdough donuts the other day. These are literally the best thing I've ever put in my mouth. I made them from a mix, so I really can't take credit, but they are so good. It's a sourdough mix by Jessica's Bakery. I'll link it down below. It's organic. I added blueberries and lemon extract. Literally amazing. I can't stop eating them. I have a ton of acid reflux friendly and low FODMAP recipes on my Instagram, like everything from desserts to snacks to dinners, smoothies, so be sure to check that out if you haven't already. So I'm gonna prep some hard-boiled eggs for something I'm making in a little bit, but I'm also grabbing a frozen chicken burger from the freezer, which is such an easy meal maker. I love getting frozen chicken or turkey burgers to add to salads, sandwiches, or even crumble up into like a taco bowl. They're so versatile and easy. The biggest piece of advice that I can give anybody looking to eat healthier is to just buy foods that make your life easier. So if you don't have time to cook quinoa, buy pre-cooked quinoa. If you don't have time to bake chicken before the week, just get chicken burgers. Make your life easier by getting frozen foods, ready prepared foods that are healthy, like lean proteins, whole grains, and then always follow that template of a protein, complex carbohydrate with a little bit of fiber, a fruit or vegetable, and then a healthy fat. So like nuts, seeds, olive oil, avocado. And I know it might seem like, oh, I don't really want to eat a frozen chicken burger. That sounds gross, but trust me, if you doctor it up a little bit with some spices, some cheese, enjoy it with some whole grain crackers or some chips, eat it with things that you like, and judge it up with your favorite flavors, and I promise that it will be a really easy, healthy, enjoyable lunch. So today I'm gonna add this chicken burger to a salad. I added some of the cauliflower rice that I had already pre-made for some extra veggies. I'm adding some pistachios for some healthy fat and just a nice extra crunch. And then I love these irritate chips. I'm adding them. If you don't want to do the lime because of the acid, you can just get the plain. Last Sunday I was a little bit bored, so I made my own homemade croutons, and I think I'm gonna start making these. I really like them. I just added a little bit of avocado oil, some seasonings like garlic and oregano, Italian seasoning, really, really good. Salt and pepper also. So I'm gonna be adding these to my salad for some extra fiber because they are whole grain croutons. This smells so good. It's nice and warm. It took me literally less than 10 minutes to make. And I know a lot of people will probably comment and be like, I can't have chicken, or I don't eat meat. And to that, I really say get creative. So you could do a lentil burger, a veggie burger. You can make some chickpeas to add to this. You could do a tofu, make your own tofu burgers. Like, you can prep that stuff ahead, freeze it, and then keep it ready to go for meals like this. So tag me if you remake any of these meal ideas. I'd love to see what you create, and I hope that these are helpful for you if you're struggling with acid reflux and if you're not. Okay, so my eggs are done cooking, and I am just cooling them down with some cold water to stop the cooking process and make them cold enough to handle. So I'll just let them sit in some cold water for a while. And then I'm gonna grab my avocado because we are making avocado egg sandwiches. So good and so easy. First, I just get an avocado and cut it into cubes and place it in a small or medium-sized bowl. And then I'm gonna peel the eggs. My trick to peeling hard-boiled eggs and making sure that the shell comes off really nice and easy is to use a spoon. It works every time. I just get the spoon underneath the shell and it's game changing. So normally I would chop up the eggs onto a cutting board, but I am so lazy and I didn't want to wash a cutting board, so I just added it to the bowl, and then I chopped them up into little pieces. The more you chop it up, the easier it's going to be to combine. And what you want to do is chop up all of your eggs, chop up the avocado. You could even mash the avocado before doing this. That would make this process a lot easier. But then you just keep mixing until it's well combined and you make a nice egg salad. I don't really like mayo, so that's why I do the avocado. But if you don't love avocado, you could always do hummus. And then I just add my favorite seasonings. So I'm using some everything but the bagel seasoning, and you could add garlic, whatever you like. Keep mixing until you get this consistency. Today I'm gonna be adding my avocado egg salad to a wrap. I often do this in a sandwich as well, which you'll see in a moment, but I just spread some hummus on a whole grain wrap and adding it in. Sometimes I'll add fresh greens. You could add a little bit of olive oil, whatever you like, and then hemp seeds, of course, because I add them to everything. So easy and so delicious. So I originally made this because I'm not a huge mayo fan, but if you are, you can totally use mayo. You can use hummus. If the avocado doesn't sit well with you, I would recommend doing hummus with tuna or egg or chicken. That can be a really easy lunch. You can also make it ahead of time the day before so that it's ready to go. You can have it on a wrap, you can have it with crackers, you could have it on a sandwich, so many options. And the egg and the avocado together are a really nice combination because they're both giving you so many essential vitamins. Eggs have every vitamin except vitamin C, so they're like a little multivitamin in and of themselves. And then the avocado has tons of gut nourishing fiber and healthy fat, mono and polyunsaturated fats that are really beneficial. A lot of you have commented saying that with acid reflux it's really hard to prevent weight loss if you're having trouble eating, and you definitely want to reach out to a registered dietitian if you're having unintentional weight loss because of your acid reflux. They will help you make a plan that can help prevent symptoms. A registered dietitian who specializes in IBS or acid reflux can help you create a nutrition plan that will prevent further weight loss and help you manage symptoms. All right, I just had a couple clients and I'm gonna make one more lunch idea that I'm gonna make so I can have for the week. And it's super easy. I'm gonna be literally just cooking this organic red lentil pasta by Explore Cuisine. Super easy. I like using legume-based pastas like edamame or black bean pasta because they have more fiber, more protein, and just more nutrition bang for your buck. And then because tomato sauce is such a big trigger for so many people with acid reflux, I like to find different sauces or even make different sauces. Today I'm going to be using this pumpkin cardamom sauce from Whole Foods. It's been in my pantry for literally so long, but it has not expired. But these are really handy just to make like a chicken dish or something more flavorful. And the pumpkin is not going to be irritating to me personally, but this does have some tomatoes. So if you are very sensitive, then I would recommend making your own. I have tons of cool pumpkin cashew and cashew alfredo sauces on my Instagram. Definitely go check that out because it's just so great to have in your arsenal different sauces to spice up your meals and just make them more fun. Taste test of this. So I added some hemp seeds and a little bit of olive oil. The pumpkin sauce is so good, you guys. So good. It tastes like kind of buttery and sagey. Oh my god. It tastes like fall in a bowl and I absolutely love it. It does have a little hint of something like black pepper, a little bit of spice. Nothing that would irritate my symptoms, but everybody is different. If you do have something that's too spicy, a good tip is to just like mix it with something else to dilute the spice. So if you got something at the store that you didn't expect to be spicy, you could always mix it with hummus or another sauce to kind of like ease the spice. But this is seriously gonna become one of my go-tos. I love this look for that pumpkin cardamom sauce. And then the lentil pasta is also really delicious. I like the texture of it and the flavor. But I hope that these meal ideas were helpful for you. And I also want to note that if you have acid reflux or IBS, nutrition is always so individual. So always make sure to consult with a registered dietitian or another specialist to make sure that you're eating the right diet for you. If these videos were helpful, be sure to give this video a like and be sure to subscribe if you have not already. It really helps to support my channel, and I really appreciate reading all of your comments. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave me a comment as well. I respond to each and every single one. I release new videos every week on acid reflux, yoga, acid reflux friendly yoga, as well as recipes and meal ideas, stuff like that. So be sure to stay in touch, and if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram at zucchini.who, because I post every day there new recipes and a lot of acid reflux friendly recipes. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you next time.